Hi friends, this is Hemant sir and you are watching a lecture of the chemistry from the chapter number 14. In this session, we are going to discuss about the nomenclature, that is IUPAC. IUPAC, the long form of the IUPAC is International Union of Pure Applied Chemistry, which is useful for labeling the organic compound. So nowadays a billion of the compound discovered by the scientists, and the labeling of the compound, the labeling of the discovered compound is now become very easy with the help of the rules of IUPAC. So let's see first rule. Rule number one, that is longest chain rule. First, according to the first rule, what is the first rule? Select the longest continuous chain of carbon atom. This is called as the parent chain. Carbon atoms which are not included in the parent chain are called as a branch chain or substituent. That means first we have to select the longest carbon chain which contain maximum number of carbon atom and say it is a parent chain. Okay, and sometime a parent chain having a branched like a separate chain. Okay, yeah, substituent will be there. We have a various example. Let's see. Suppose this is the example of this compound. This compound having, just a minute, this compound having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 carbon in the longest chain, and which is visible in a green lines. Okay, this green lines, a longest carbon chain is called as a parent chain. This green line means this part up to this part is called as a parent chain. Okay, and this one is a substituent, means a branched chain. A substituent is directly attached with the parent chain. Okay, this is the substituent, and this is the longest part of the carbon chain is called as a parent chain. That's we have to consider it as a parent chain. Okay, let's see the next one. No, let's see next example. How to select the longest chain? Yeah, how to know how many carbon in the longest chain? See, if you see this green line, you will find, yeah, you will get how many carbon in this green line strip. There are 7 carbon. Okay, but it is correct or not? Let's see. Second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and 7. So according this green strip, there are 7 carbon in the longest chain. Okay, and what our first rule says? Select the longest chain which contain maximum number of carbon atom and say it is a parent chain. So in this compound, according this numbering, there are 7 carbon atom. Okay, let's see the similar example, same example, and let's see the how to count the exact carbon atom chain. Okay, if you go this way, you will find how many carbon atom? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So in this structure, yeah, in this compound contain 9 carbon atom. So our first rule says select the longest chain which contain maximum number of carbon atom. So out of this two same structure, which structure is the correct according to the select's longest chain rule? The first structure is the wrong chain because the first structure does not, yeah, the first structures have only 7 carbon atom, correct? So first structure is a wrong. Second is a correct chain. Why? Because second compound having maximum number carbon atom. There are 9 carbon atom. So second structure is a correct chain that we have selected. There are 9 carbon atom. Okay. It may be noted that the longest chain may or may not be straight, but it must be continuous. Means ऐसा कंसिडर करना है कि ये खाली लॉन्गेस्ट ही रहे ऐसा नहीं है, बट इन कंटिन्यूस फ्लो में होना चाहिए, तो ही उसको हम लोग पेरेंट चेन कंसिडर कर सकते हैं. आया समझ में? सो लेट्स सी द नेक्स्ट रूल. Rule number 2, that is lowest number rule. Now lowest number rule, number the carbon atom of the parent chain as a 1, 2, 3, 4 and more, starting from the end, which gives the lowest possible number to carrying the substituent. Let's see, with the help of the example we can understand easily. See here, both are the same example. So second rule is what? First we have to arrange the number. Let's see how. If you select this chain, the number of the carbon will be like this way. Okay. So in this compound, if you select the longest chain from the left to right, this part is a left and this one is a right. If you arrange the number from left to right, you will get the 5 carbon in the longest chain. Okay. And the second structure, if you start the numbering from the right to left, you will find the same number of carbon atom. Okay. But what lowest set of local rule says, the number is starting from that end, which gives the lowest possible number to the carrying of the substituent. If you see in the first structure, the CH3 carries number 2 position. Okay, and number 2 second structure, the CH3 carries the position is number 4, and according to the rule, the substituent should have lowest possible number. That means number 1 structure having substituent which carries lowest number. Okay, and number 4, the lowest set of locant is 4, hence the number second may be wrong. Let's see here, it's contain the 5 carbon atom, it's contain also 5 carbon atom, both are same, but the numbering of the second structure is wrong because the substituent position is 4, hence the second structure is a wrong structure. Here number 1 structure is a correct because the position of the substituent is lowest, that is second, hence the first structure is one correct structure. Clear? Okay, let's see the next one. Rule number 3. Let's see example first. With the help of example, we can very easily understand the rule number 3. Let's see. So first we have to select the longest chain which contain maximum number of carbon atom. Then second, what is rule? That is the lowest set of locant, means numbering. Okay. So in the first structure, there are, if you go like this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 carbon in the longest chain. Okay. And second structure having also 6 carbon atom. Okay. Here, both the contain 6 carbon atom. Let's see the substituent position. In the first structure, there are two substituent. One is a methyl group and second is a ethyl group. This one is a methyl and this one is a what? Ethyl. Okay. So there is a two substituent here. And second structure, this is only one substituent is attached with the parent chain. Okay. In the first structure, there are two alkyl substituent and second structure with only one alkyl substituent. Here, hence, the second structure is a wrong one because in the second structure having only one substituent, if you go like this way, if you go like this way, hence the second structure is a wrong one. And let's see the rule. If the chain of equal length are possible, select the one with a larger number of side chain. Okay. What happen if the substituent position, if the chain of equal length are possible, the lengths are equal. Both see there are 6 carbon, here also 6 carbon. The length of this chain is equal, but we have to select according the substituent and substituent should be larger. So number one structure having two substituent and number two structure having only one substituent. Hence the number two is a labeling, selecting chain is wrong one. So we have to select the number one. We have to go with the number one structure. Rule number 4. If the same substituent or side chain occur more than once, the prefix di for 2, tri for 3, tetra for 4, penta for 5, etc. are attached to the name of the substituent. Means if the organic compound structures having more than one's prefix, means if the structures having two methyl group, that time we have to use the di word in front of the methyl. Di is a prefix, tri is a prefix, tetra is also prefix. Let's see with the help of the example. First, select the longest chain. We have selected here, there are 4 carbon. Numbering, if you start from right to left or left to right, the position of the substituent uh, remain same. There are two substituents and both are same, that is methyl group. Hence, the name of this compound according IUPAC rule is 2,3, the 2,3 dimethyl butane. Second position and third position having methyl group, both are same. There are two methyl groups, hence the position of the methyl group first is a 2 and second one is a 3. There are two, hence 2, 3, then hyphen. See, this hyphen is used to separate the digit and word. So this hyphen is useful to separate the digit and word. So the name of this compound according IUPAC is 2,3-dimethyl butane. Okay, the name of this compound is 2,3-dimethyl butane. Comma is useful for to separate the digits. Let's see the next structure. First, we have to select the longest chain, which contain maximum number of carbon atom. Okay, let's see the numbering. There are 6 carbon in this structure. If you go from left to right, if you go from right to left, the position of the substituent will be 4. So, according lowest set of locant, the substituent position should be is lower. Hence, the numbering is left to right is a correct one. Okay. There are two substituent and both are same, that is ethyl and which is are attached on the same carbon atom, that is 3 carbon, third number carbon. Okay. The name of the substituent is ethyl. The position of the substituent is 3 3. And if you go from right to left, the position of the ethyl will be 4 4. So which set of locant is the lowest? 3 3 or 4 4? If the total of this lowest set of locant is 6 and here 8. So which one is the lowest? 6 is the lowest. So 6 is a correct one answer. Okay. So 3 3 is 6 and 4 4 is 8. So wrong one. And this one is correct. So the name of this structure is 3,3-diethylhexane. Okay. Let's see the example. First, we have to select the longest chain. Yes. Then numbering. There are 6 carbon in the longest chain. There are 3 substituent. The position of the substituent is, if you go from left to right, the position of the substituent is 2 5 5. Okay. And if you right to left, 2 2 5. Which set of the locant is lower? From right to left or left to right? From right to left have a lowest set of locant. Okay. So 255 is a wrong one and 225 is a correct. So the name of this structure is 225 trimethyl hexane. 6 carbon, hence hexane. There are 3 substituent and 3 are same, that is methyl, and the position of the methyl is 2,2,5-U trimethyl hexane. Rule number 5. If two different substituents are located at equivalent position from the two ends of the main chain, then the numbering of the chain is done in such a way that the alkyl group which comes first in alphabetical order gets the lower number. Let's see, read again. If two different substituents, means it may be methyl or it may be ethyl, are located at equivalent position from the two ends, means both the substituent it attach at the both end position, both the same end position, then the numbering of the chain is arranged according to the alkyl group which come first in alphabetical order. Methyl, the word of the methyl alphabet word is M and ethyl is E. So we have to start the numbering from the E first, that is ethyl, from the ethyl. Let's see the example. Okay. Yes. See, this is the example. In this example, there are 6 carbon and which is highlighted with the green line. There are 2 substituent, one is a methyl and second one is a ethyl. Okay. If you go from left to right, the position of the ethyl will be third. Okay. And if you go to the right to left, the position of the ethyl is also third. So the position of this substituent is equivalent from the both end. But according to rule number 5, the numbering started from the sorry, the numbering of this type of the compound is started from the end where the ethyl group or alphabetically come first. Okay. So let's see the numbering. If you go from left to right, the position of the ethyl is third, and sorry, the position of the methyl is third, and ethyl is a fourth. So the name will be 4-ethyl 3-methyl hexane according this numbering. If you go from left to right, but according this rule, this labeling is incorrect. Let's see. If you go from right to left, if you go from right to left, the name will be 3-ethyl 4-methyl hexane, because E is come first alphabetically. Hence, the actual correct name is 3-ethyl 4-methyl hexane. Okay. Let's see the next slide. That is nomenclature of complex substituent. Sets. This is one of the biggest organic compound which having the many substituent in the longest chain. There are methyl, 3-methyl group, and one is the biggest one sub branch. If you started from the right to left, there will be 8 carbon in the longest chain, and say it is a parent chain. Okay, there is a one sub branch, yeah, one sub parent chain. With the position of one sub parent chain is a fourth one, and this sub parent chain having 3 carbon in the longest chain. Okay, the parent chain name is octane, and the position of the substituent is 2, 2, and 6 trimethyl. There are 3 methyl, hence the prefix of this substituent is tri, because there are 3 methyl groups, hence 2, 2, 6 trimethyl. Then the number 4 position having one sub branch, yeah, one sub parent chain, that is the position of the parent chain is 4. Okay, and there is a 1 methyl which is placed on the number 1 position in the sub branch, that is 1 methyl propyl. There are 3 carbon in the longest chain. The complete and exact name of this organic compound is 2,2,6 trimethyl 4,1. This 1 should be in bracket. Okay, this 1 should be in bracket. The position of this full branch is a 4. Okay, so 4 1 methyl propyl octane. Okay, there should not be 3 hydrogen, only one hydrogen should be there. Sorry, no hydrogen should be there. Okay, according valency of the carbon is what? 4. So there should not be hydrogen atom. Let's see the next example. Give the IUPAC name of the following compound. Yes, with the help of the previous rules, let's see how to label the organic compound according IUPAC. This one. Sorry. This one. Give the IUPAC name of the following compound that you have to solve in your rough copy. Okay. In this structure, how many carbon atom in the longest chain? Which one is the substituent are there? Okay. That you have to find with the help of the IUPAC rule. Next slide. IUPAC nomenclature for alicyclic compound. These are the alicyclic compound. Okay, this part is a cyclohexane and methylase group is there. Okay, this is cyclohexane and one methyl is there, hence the name of this structure will be methyl cyclohexane. Okay, cyclopentane structure are there. Number one position having ethyl and number two position having a methyl. Go according alphabet. Okay, so cyclopentane is as a parent chain, one ethyl and two methyl cyclopentane. IUPAC nomenclature of alicyclic compound. Number one and number two. There are two substituent and this is cyclohexane. Number one having the 2-methyl group and number two having ethyl group. Go alphabetically. Cyclohexane are there. The position of the ethyl is 2 and there are two methyl groups, hence the position of the methyl is 1 1, that is dimethyl. The name of this structure is 2-ethyl 1 1 dimethyl cyclohexane. Nomenclature of organic compounds having one or more than one functional group. If this, see, in this organic compound having the one functional group, that is OH, that is alcoholic group. Okay, there are 4 carbon in the longest chain and the position of the OH is second. The OL is the suffix of the alcohol. Okay, so the name of this structure, a compound, is called as a butane 2OL. The spelling of the butane ANE should be there, but E is replaced by the OL because of functional group and the position of the OH is a second. Hence, the name of this structure is a butane 2OL. Next, in this structure, there are chloride is a functional group. The position of the chloride is a 2. Let's see how. Okay, the name will be 2-chlorobutane. Okay, if the structure is having any halogen like bromo, bromide, chloride, iodide, fluoride, we should have to use fluoro, chloro, bromo, iodo. Okay, okay, in the structures having the carbonyl group and there are two carbonyl group in the same chain. Okay, the position of the carbonyl group is 2 and 4 and there are 5 carbon in the longest chain. Okay, these are the ketonic group. There are two carbonyl group, hence dione. One is a suffix of the ketone. Okay, the position of the ketone is 2 and 4 diene and there are 5 carbon. Let's see. The now name of the structure is pentane 2,4 dione. Pentane 2,4 di1. Okay, if the structures having this type of the carbonyl group, these are the ketonic group and the suffix of the ketone is 1. Okay, and the position of the ketone is 2 and 4. The name of this compound according to IUPAC, that is pentane 2,4 diol. Okay, in the structures having the two double bond, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. There are 5 carbon in the longest chain. Okay, so the name of this the position of the double bond is what? 1 and 3 and there are two double bond, hence di, and E represented the structures having the double bond. Okay, E means the structures having the double bond. Hence, according the position of double bond, the name will be 1,3-diene and there are 5 carbons. So the structure name is penta. There are 5 carbon, hence penta 1,3-diene. Priority for the functional group. See, this is the priority of the functional group. If the structures having more than one functional group, so we have to number according to the priority. We should consider first the parent chain according the priority. The acidic group is a bulkier group than the other one, hence the priority list. So acidic should be number one position, then what? Ester, then amide, cyanide, aldehyde, ketone, alcohol, anistoamine, alkene, and alkyne. Okay, this one number one, this two, this three, four, five for aldehyde, six carbonic, seven alcoholic, eight, nine, and 10. This priority of the functional group you should be always keep in mind. Okay, let's see with the help of this priority functional group some examples. Okay, in this structure there are two functional group. One is a this one and second one is a this one. This one is a aldehyde group and this one is a ene means alkene. Okay, so there are how many carbon? There are four carbon. One, two, three, four. Why this CHO acquire first preference? Because CHO come first than the alkene. Okay, the name of this compound will be but 2 in. The position of the double bond is what? 2 E in. Okay, and the name of this compound according IUPAC is but 2 En Al. Al stand for aldehyde and En stand for double bond. Okay, Al stand for aldehyde. This Al means aldehyde and this En for double bond. Let's see the chart. It is structure and name. In this structure there are two functional group. One is acidic and one is OH. Okay, the priority of the functional group, ये हमारी प्रायोरिटी लिस्ट है. तो एसिड पहले आता है और अल्कोहल बाद में आता है. तो we have to start from numbering from this side because of the acid means we have to consider the parent chain is acidic. Okay, the propionic acid are there and the position of the alcohol OH group is a second, that is hydroxypropionic acid. Okay, this structure is having double bond and one triple bond. This is the priority list. This come first and the triple bond come after that. So there are 5 carbon. The position of the double bond is a 1. So the name of this structure is pent 1 in and 3 YNE. YNE for alkyne means triple bond. YNE for triple bond and EN for double bond. Next example. In this examples having three functional group OH, NH2 and double bond. Okay. So let's see the priority list. According the priority list, which one come first? One OH, then NH2 and then this one. Okay. Though there are 4 carbon in the longest chain and the position of the OH is the second, but 2 ENE, 2 OL and this is represented by the amine. 3 amino, but 2 in, 2 OL according alphabet. Okay. 3 amino, A is alphabetically come first. 3 amino, there are 4 carbon in the longest chain and the position of the double bond is 2, hence but 2 in and the position of the OH is a 2, hence 3 amino but 2 en 2 OL. Give the IUPAC name of the following compound. We have now the priority list, that is pentanoic acid, and the position of the ketonic means carbonyl group is a 4. Okay, means in this structure the acidic group are there and ketonic are there. Hence we have to consider this is the oxo group. Okay, the name of this structure is 4-oxopentanoic acid. This is the next example. Why? Because from the left hand side, because of the double bond. The name of this structure is but1En2OL, and the position of the methyl is CH3, alphabetically 3-methyl but 1En2OL. The suffix for alcohol, aldehyde and ketone according to the IUPAC system are respectively AN, AL, ketone. Okay, AN means alkane, AL, ketone. There are options, 4 options. The question is what? The suffix for alcohol, aldehyde and ketone according to the IUPAC name sorry, systems are respectively AN means alkane. There is no any alkane group. Okay, aldehyde are there and ketone are there, but there is no any alkane group. Then for second, OL, OL represent for alcohol, AL for aldehyde and ketone is a this one given. Okay, so number 1 will be wrong. Number 2 will be possible. Second, OL, AL and 1. 1 is the suffix of the ketone. Okay, so number 2 is also ruled out. Third will be possible. Let's see the 4. OL is correct, but there is no any alkane. Okay, 1 is also correct. Okay, but 4 is a wrong answer. Let's see the correct answer. Okay, third answer is a correct. The IUPAC name of alcohol is dash dash and that of aldehyde is. The IUPAC name of alcohol is dash dash and that of aldehyde is what? Alcohol and aldehyde. So alcanol, 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 alcanon, alcanol, alcanol, alcanon. Which one is the correct? Alcanol means for alcohol and aldehyde for aldehyde. Alcanol for aldehyde is correct one. Let's see the what is the correct answer. First one is a correct answer. In IUPAC system, naming of organic compound which of the following functional group has more preference than other in a polyfunctional compound? Yes, we have seen the last rule. Means in the last rule, if the organic compound having more than one functional group, that time which one come first according the priority list? The amide is come. If you go through the priority list, the amide will be come. Okay, it has a more preference than one other. Next one, if a carbon compound has a more functional group, then order of the preference while naming it according to the IUPAC nomenclature. Okay, so we have seen the priority list. A is ruled out because acid is of come first. There in number 2, 3 and 4 having acid first. Then aldehyde is a correct one, alcohol is a wrong one, aldehyde is a correct one. Means third is also ruled out. Okay. Then NH2 and OH, and then OH and NH2. Which one is correct according the priority list? Tell me. Alcoholic or NH2. The number 4 is a correct one. Next, an organic compound contains a OH, carbon-carbon triple bond, CHO, a carbonyl group according to the IUPAC nomenclature. Principal functional group is. There are four options. Which one is the principal functional group? The answer is aldehyde. Aldehyde is a principal functional group. Okay. Next, which of the following statement is correct? CH2 contains secondary carbon atom. IUPAC name depend on the structure. Root word indicate the number of carbon atom in parent chain, and sum of the number indicate position of the substituent. Must be maximum in IUPAC system. Bolo. Which one is the correct? Number 1, 2, 3, 4. CH2 contains secondary carbon atom. IUPAC name depend on structure. Root word indicates number of carbon atom in parent chain. A sum of number indicating the position of the substituent must be maximum in IUPAC system. The correct answer is 4. The sum of number indicate the position of the substituent must be in the maximum. Next, number 6, 7. Let's see the correct IUPAC name of this structure. Neopentane is also correct one, but not according IUPAC system. Neopentane for common name. If you start a number from this side, no problem. Number 2 having two substituent, that is both are the same. That is 2,2-dimethyl propane. Okay, number 2 will be correct answer. Methyl butane wrong. Tertiary will be wrong. Let's see the correct answer. Second, IUPAC name of this CH211CH group is CH211CH. The name of this structure according IUPAC is what? That is ethinyl. This one. There are double bond, hence ethene, and one hydrogen are replaced there, hence it is Yl. That is ethinyl. IUPAC name of this group is, अभी अभी देखा उसके हिसाब से आप लोग उसका आंसर दे सकते. That is 2-propenyl. The IUPAC name of this group is 1-propenyl. The position of the double bond is 1, hence 1-propenyl. Isobutyl group is isobutyl. Every, see in this structure there are 4 carbon. Every structure A, B, C having the 4 carbon atom. Okay, isobutyl means secondary butyl. 1, 2, 3. The second position having the methyl group, no problem. Either B. But what is isobutyl? A substituent is attached with the second last carbon atom. That time we use the iso prefix in front of the alkane. Hence, the correct answer is what? Second. Secondary butyl group. This one. Secondary. False statement regarding isopentane is, it has 3 CH3 group, it has 1 CH2 group, it has 1 CH group, and it has carbon atom which is not bonded to hydrogen. Which one is a false statement regarding isopentane? Isopentane देखना है आपको. क्या दिखा रहा है? कुछ लॉजिक लग रहा है? False statement regarding isopentane is it has 3 CH3 group. अगर इसको देखा जाए तो 4 ग्रुप दिख रहे हैं. It has 1 CH2 group. It has 1 CH group. Yeah, it has carbon atom which is not bonded to hydrogen atom. The correct answer is 4. Okay, this all the carbon atom. The carbon is attached with the 4 different group, not with the hydrogen. Hence, the number 4 is the correct answer. The number of quaternary carbon and quaternary hydrogen in neopentane respectively are the number of quaternary carbon and quaternary hydrogen in neopentane. जो अभी अभी स्ट्रक्चर देखा उसमें ही देखोगे तो आप लोग the number of quaternary carbon and quaternary hydrogen neopentane is respectively 1 and 0. The number and type of carbon atom present in neopentane are the number and type of carbon atom present in neopentane are 4 primary carbon atom and 1 quaternary carbon atom. बराबर है. ये चारों के चारों प्राइमरी कार्बन एटम है एंड ये जो बीच वाला है क्वाटर्नरी. तो कौन सा आंसर करेक्ट है अकॉर्डिंग दिस? नंबर 1. टोटल नंबर ऑफ टर्चरी हाइड्रोजन एटम इन CH3 CH CH2 CH3 CH3. टोटल नंबर ऑफ टर्चरी हाइड्रोजन एटम. ऑप्शन देखो कितने टर्चरी में? एक ही है. टोटल नंबर ऑफ टर्चरी हाइड्रोजन एटम इनमें टोटल कितना हाइड्रोजन है टर्चरी में? एक ही तो है, एक ही हाइड्रोजन है. देखो which of the following compound does not have any tertiary hydrogen atom? ठीक से स्ट्रक्चर आप लोग ड्रॉ करोगे तो पता चल जाएगा कि इसमें कौन सा यानी कौन से स्ट्रक्चर में टर्चरी हाइड्रोजन एटम नहीं है. तो फर्स्ट आंसर इज द करेक्ट वन. बराबर है. ये कार्बन को देखो कोई हाइड्रोजन है क्या? नहीं. द नंबर ऑफ लीनियर कार्बन एटम इन एसिटिलीन मॉलिक्यूल आर. बस आज के लिए इतना ही देखते हैं. ओके, बाय बाय, थैंक यू.